The East and a smoking. This bout, all the talking. Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman. Both men step back for just a moment. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. It's all offense all the time. This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled. Hold that thought! Frazier covering up. He's got nowhere to go. What's keeping Joe Frazier on his feet?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Can't land that jab. Well done with that counter shot. They both want a highlight reel knockout. This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. And there's the bell for round two. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter has been described as a swarmer, that fighter who attempts to overwhelm their opponent by applying constant pressure.
You fight the swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
Good job defending the jab. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
He's got to find a way to get around that reach advantage.
Very smart, very sharp. This is the fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fighters can do that.
That big hook doesn't land. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. That was almost a 10-8. There's the bell for round three. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. They They call it the Glory Division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Just missed with that hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Well, here we go to the fourth round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. Got out of the way of that right hook. The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork, that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
These punches coming from every angle. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They both want the knockout. Those counter punches have to hurt. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Work the body, frustrate him, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Holmes in that. Time for the fifth round. This fight has been very one-sided. Hold it right there. Is Frazier in trouble? Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? Good defense from Frazier.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
That jab won't score. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
These two were made for each other. You'd like to see more jabs. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Can you imagine if he knocks out Joe Frazier? Let's talk about Holmes. On to the 6th round. Good counter punching. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land. Pull her right there. There's no way Frazier survived. Down goes Frazier. Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at it. There's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
We need to turn this around halfway through.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
It's all offense all the time. You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Can make or break a fighter.
Round 7, here we go. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
The courage on display here is incredible. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Not a lot of punch output. I thought there would be this round. Did you see that? Oh my, the big fella just got rocked.
Just ride this out. Be smart. Get through it. Just get through this round.
Let's all about Holmes in that last round. And we enter the 8th round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a counter shot. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
The straight right just misses. Counter punch. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
So much firepower here. They both want a knockout, you can tell. And that hook misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Some might have thought the fight a little bit